Hi, my name is Ariel, and after much hard work, I finally got accepted into my local PTA program. For me, it took 2 tries, so I would like to share my journey with you, and then in the following videos, I would like to share some tips, tricks, and updates as I go through the journey. At the end of this, I will be a licensed physical therapist assistant. Hopefully this goes well, and I can help a few people along the way. So for starters, my journey. I started at a local community college. I took courses toward being a personal trainer, which I know you technically don't have to be certified for, but you get paid more if you are, which is why I went that route. Also, I just love knowing everything I can know. While I was there, I had to observe at a clinic down the road, and I just fell in love with the process and really started looking into PTA, but my fire wasn't completely started yet. I was just kind of more curious, like, wow, that's so cool, but I didn't realize it was something so obtainable. The second thing that happened, my boyfriend got electrocuted. Yikes, he lived, just to spoil the story there. But he had to go through immense amounts of PT because when he got electrocuted, in order to escape the electricity, he had to throw himself off of a 2-story scaffolding. He was pretty beat up. It was kind of a horror scene to walk into the ER and see that. No one had told me, like, hey, he's alive. They just said, hey, Mitch is in the hospital. Sorry, they said, hey, your boyfriend's in the hospital. Get here now. So I hurried there. I show up. And he looks so bad. He's in so much pain. He has a posterior dislocated shoulder, which, if you know anything about dislocations and anatomy, it's actually more common for it to dislocate forward because when you fall, you catch yourself and there's less bony processes to stop the pop out. But his muscles, they said, pulled his shoulder out through the back, which is extremely painful and also a little bit harder to see because it's tucked in there by the shoulder blade. Anyway, he got better, he got surgery, and I got to sit in on a bunch of his physical therapy appointments. And there I got to see how involved the PTAs really are versus just the PTs, and I just was on fire from then on. So I started looking into colleges, what's around me, what's close. Unfortunately for me, I only had one feasible option, which is Pima Medical Institute, which has some ups and downs, which I can cover in another video. But the other ones were not realistic because we just bought this beautiful home and I'm not gonna move when I can go to a different school and just work a little bit harder. So after I found out, I went through the application process. I did exactly what was required of me to apply, nothing more, which was my first mistake, and I was unfortunately turned down. I made alternate, but no one else dropped out of the program. So after that, I applied a second time. I put everything I had into it. I did double what I needed to do. I did all the observation hours I could. I took full advantage of those observation hours. I asked all the questions I could think of. I went into my interviews more confident. I knew what to expect. And one evening I got the call and she said, hey Ariel, you're in. And here I am. So in my next videos, I'll cover more things. I just wanted to give you guys a quick intro as to why I might even have anything to say of interest. And I have to go eat sushi now, so I'll talk to you guys.